Welcome to the Psychic Hot Seat. This is Maureen Keefe of Intuition Matters Unveiled IMU. All right, we are a jam-packed night tonight. I want to share a couple of things that are going on. First, I want to remind people that now is the time to sign up for a retreat, one-on-one retreat for women, and it's an immersion retreat for whatever topic that you want to have a breakthrough of, or if you want to learn more about your psychic abilities, or if you want to learn how to really tap in and tune in and get tapped in and turned on. Well, not turned on like that, but getting turned on to your own life, to your own innate abilities, to your own soul's pure essence, and come and do it in this extraordinary setting where I live, overlooking an amazing sacred valley, and a river runs through it in the Rocky Mountains. So Carl's going to be posting a link for retreats, for Intuition Matters Unveiled Retreats with Maureen Keefe. And it's 3 days or longer. Book a discovery call to find out what is possible. Sorry, I'm doing a little multitasking here to see if I am live. And let's look. Just going to mute for a sec. It's taking longer to load than I want. Okay, we are live. Okay, there we go. Okay, and okay, what do we got from Carl? You are live. Okay, we're gonna play now. Sorry to be doing technical difficulties. I'm a little jaggy today. I'm not sure why. So let's get present. Okay, and let's pick a card. My friend Norma gave me, I don't think you guys can read this, but my friend Norma gave me oracle cards for my birthday. And it's Angel Quest Oracle. And they're big, like these cards are big. So was the ones from last week. And let's see what the theme is. Going within. So that's perfect with the retreat conversation. The other, it says the angels are asking you to calm your mind and feel the power of spirit within you. So there's no better place to do that than in the Rocky Mountains with Maureen Keefe. And this is just a really nice deck. It comes with, its guidebook. And I've really been enjoying it. It's been really appropriate. So thank you, Norma. I want it to be my birthday every day. All right. Oops, that was loud. Sorry. Okay, today I want to talk about empowerment. We have another lion in the house. Welcome, Babette. She's my soul sister. We grew up next door to each other. Oh my God. She was a bad influence. Oh my goodness. Her mother blames me though, but I'm telling you, it was that girl. So Babs, if you have any questions, pop them in the chat. If you want to go incognito, go ahead and pop them in to Messenger, and I won't say your name. I'm so happy you're here. So I'll sing happy birthday to you. She's laughing too, because she got away with a lot of shit. She's the one who got me to start smoking, and gratefully I quit. I think we both did. High five. Okay, so I want to talk about empowerment. These days are really challenging, like in so many ways. Challenging emotionally. Hearts Love Joe's in the house too. These days are super challenging because we're going through a lot of changes. Society is going through a lot of changes, and we're evolving and ascending. The veils are thinning, and so our innate abilities are coming online. So many of us are becoming more and more psychic. And so we can get overstimulated. For example, empaths are all the rage because we're more aware of what's happening now. Empaths are literally transmuting others' dense energies back to pure source energy, and we're doing it in our aura. And so in this ascension cycle where everybody's dumping ballast because we're raising in frequency, it's too much for humans to do as a sacred service. So we can still do our sacred service by asking Mother Earth to transmute these energies for us. And if you pop over to maureenkeefe.com, you can pick up the Empath Self-Care Guide that has the Empath Tornado in it. So that teaches you how to release others' energies and anything of your own you're ready to release in order to live a fuller, more joyful life. And so, and then claiming your empowerment is claiming charge of your mind, claiming your sovereign authority over your biology, over body, mind, spirit, and emotions, over what you're choosing to subject yourself to in your relationships, in your surroundings, in your social circles, and in your media choice. For example, what are you watching on TV? Are you filling your head full of fear? Are you watching, the NEWS? Are you being propagandized? And so we have Bridget in the house. Hey, sister. It's a fun night tonight. Liking this party. And then we have Carl in the house. He's a what do you call it? Honorary goddess. He got the day off yesterday. Why? It was Hero Day in the Philippines. So I was super happy to celebrate my hero of Intuition Matters Unveiled by letting him have a day off, by blessing him on his day off and celebrating him as well. Because none of this would really be happening, and if it was, it wouldn't be happening nearly as well as it's happening without Carl. So we're going to give Carl an applause. Let's see if we got sound going. Loud sound, thank you. All right. So full-on empowerment, it takes all kinds of different forms. And so one of them also is by claiming all aspects of self. I'm looking at a printout of a blog I wrote a number of years ago. And it is so potent. So I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to figure it out. It's a meditation that I'd like to take you through. And it's essentially a soul retrieval. So that's pretty exciting. And we can do it ourselves. I mean, if you get the opportunity, definitely get a soul retrieval done with a shaman. But you can do your own soul retrieval using meditations. So this one was one morning I woke up and was doing a meditation. And I was all of a sudden getting guidance. And the guidance was to put your hands on your heart and get into your heart center. So I'm going to lead you through this. So if you have a chance to just settle in and participate, that would really be wonderful. Okay, and the image I got was like taking a mirror and into like at the bathroom and pointing it at the mirror and looking into it. And it's like looking into a hall of mirrors. I'm looking to see if I can find my mirror. I thought I had a mirror here. So it's like taking a mirror and pointing it into another mirror, and you're seeing that, like you can see this in the camera, kind of reflecting and reflecting and reflecting. And so each reflection represented an expression of me. And so imagine this at your heart center with all these reflections of you, and you're going to be claiming your sovereignty and your divine free will and authority in the moment, in this moment. So what we're going to do, let's do this. Put your hands on your heart and drop a cord of light into the heart of the earth. Feel Mother Earth receive you with great joy and celebration and love, and she sends her love right back into your heart. And just feel that flow through you. Feel her love populate through you. Then send this a cord of light up into the heavenly realms. Connect with Source, connect with all of creation, and feel pure Source energies, love, and enamorment with us flowing straight down into our heart center and populating every single cell with pure Source energy, God's love, Goddess love. And so then from here, we're uniting heaven on earth within us. And from this place, we can activate heaven on earth within us and then emanate that frequency out. So then we become the walk and talk and miracle. We become the solution we've been looking for and waiting for and praying for. So let's do it. Okay, so then we're going to allow pure Source energy to flow into the earth and Mother Earth love to flow into the heavens. And so that's just going to flow through us, and we're connecting heaven on earth, and we're activating heaven on earth within us and without us and around us, wherever we go. Let's anchor that into the crystalline grid. Let's light that up. As we light that up, it is making that frequency available to everybody on the planet. So let's set the intention. It is activating everyone ready to be activated with heaven on earth frequencies. Especially during these times, it's super hopeful and helpful to be doing that. Okay, so in this moment, command all of yourselves, so that mirror of all aspects of selves throughout time, throughout eternity, and throughout your soul's pure essence. And so command all of yourselves, your dimensions, your frequencies, all time, space, realities, and expressions and forms that you've ever been, to be called to order in alignment, in divine alignment, with complete and total support of your greatest joy, your deepest sense of security, and your fulfillment, abundance, and love now. Let's do that. Activate that. So command that all that is discordant must calibrate in divine alignment with complete and total support of your greatest joy, your deepest sense of security and fulfillment, and abundance and love now. So you're also going to, with this decree, be transformed, that anything that's discordant will be transformed into pure essence energy, pure Source energy, to be reclaimed in the forms and frequencies of you in this moment. Assign them. Okay, so I'm sorry, I read that wrong. So we're going to command that all discordant energies must calibrate in divine alignment with this decree, or be transformed into pure essence energy, to be reclaimed in the forms and frequencies that you in this moment assign them. That was way more sovereign. All right. So then we're going to consciously call in the energies that would support you in this moment. And so let's bring in energies like clarity, knowingness, trust. Let's bring in awareness of choices needed to be made to bring about the outcomes you intend and the outcomes that you desire to experience. So let's bring in the frequencies of feeling loved, uplifted, and supported by Source, archangels, ascended masters, your guides, guardians, and the highest frequency loved ones who've passed. Let's order all of you, all of those forms and essences of you, to recalibrate all of your energies and timelines in alignment with this profound shift now. Feel this happening within you. Feel this happening around you. Wherever you've gone, wherever you are, wherever you will be, we are activating this now. We are claiming this now. So then go about your day, the days to come, and seek evidence of this support in all of its forms, whether subtle, small, or big and obvious. And so it's super exciting times because we are the sovereign authority over our realities. For example, if you say I'm blocked, guess what? You're blocked. If you say I'm alone, guess what? You're alone. If you say I am supported, guess what? You're supported. It's a hologram. So whatever you believe, you're going to start seeing evidence of it around you. So get super dialed in on what you choose to believe. All right. I believe I am abundantly wealthy and ever increasing inflow, and that I am creating all my heart's joy in all ways, frequencies, forms, and essences. And that Carl and Ivy are in the United States, youngsters in Costa Rica going to school, my kids. That all the repairs I need to do in my house and yard are either in process or completed. That I have that RV in my garage and the U-shaped driveway. This girl's going to hit the road. Going to have some fun. I tell people, I should not say this again, but I tell people I have a work instead of a life. So we're going to change that. Okay. And then let's amplify it. I see a crystal kingdom in front of me. We're going to amplify that with this crystal. We're going to ask that we amplify all our deepest dreams and desires, all that we decree, all that we choose to experience, all that we align with in our heart, mind, and spirit be ours to claim now in divine timing and divine order in great abundance. And so in this moment, let's spiritually accelerate our light team. Let's spiritually accelerate ourselves. Let's amplify the voltage of our light team. And let's exponentially multiply our light team players and then assign them the job to create sanctuary, to create heaven on earth, to bring in that money, to make those connections, to help us think those thoughts, receive those inspirations, download those frequencies and awarenesses, and let's move forward in full empowerment now. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now we can play. I was just inspired. Pardon me. Okay, so I think too, Carl, were you going to pop in the link for that meditation? So you can even print that out yourself and use that meditation yourself. And do you go play in the in a mirror with a mirror? It's really cool to see that hall of mirrors. And when I was a kid, Babs, do you ever remember doing this? I bet she does. Taking a mirror flat, like take my mirror and look down in it so you're looking at the ceiling, and then try walking around the house. Now, warning, shut the doors to downstairs. Shut the doors to any stairs. And you'll find yourself stepping over thresholds or door jams that, you know, they're there on the ceiling, but they're not there on the floor. It's really kind of fun. So playing in altered fields of life experience. Pardon me. Carl, I might have posted the Matrix Energetics CD set in our table. Can you post that here? Because using that mirror exercise and walking around, and it's like having an alternate reality, consciously choosing to have the alternate reality. And that's what Richard Bartlett teaches in this Matrix Energetics program. It's really cool. That was my first introduction to the quantum field. So if you're interested in the quantum, if you're interested in stepping into the quantum field and transcending what we believe to be the rules of gravity, the rules of what's solid and what's not solid. So if you're interested in exploring those fields, check that out. That's a really cool program. I recently drudged that up. I think it was for the Breath of Life group. All right. Thanks for all the hearts and flowers, Bridget. I just love your emojis. And thank you, Joe, for your smileys and hearts. And Babs is laughing and crying. And then we got clapping to Carl. Awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Bridget. And Hearts Love Joe saying hi to the fam. We've been creating our own little community. Thank you so much. Love that. Thank you for being here, you guys. Thank you for playing. Thank you for dropping in questions. And while you're here, please click like on the video. Please subscribe. Please share the video if there's value to share. Speaking of value to share, I want to share one more thing that I happened across this week that, oh, it was so cool. Okay, I did write it down. This man's name is Boyd Varty, V-A-R-T-E-E, and he grew up in South Africa, I believe. And he wrote the book, The Lion Tracker's Guide to Life. I haven't read his book yet, but Tim Ferriss has it stocked on his guest shelf for his bookshelf for guests, so it must be pretty up there. This is an interview. I think Carl's going to drop a link in of the interview that Tim Ferriss did of Boyd Varty. And oh my God, what a storyteller. It was really a remarkable, joyful, enriching experience to listen to his stories. And the interview was just really cool because here are two extremely heart-centered, soulful, intelligent men that are sharing their life experiences and stories. And oh my gosh, Boyd's story is worth listening to. And he's a great storyteller. And so I just really recommend that you tune in on that YouTube link, check that out. And then he's got a book, The Lion Tracker's Guide to Life, and Carl's going to post that as well. I haven't read it yet, but I want to read it in my spare time. Okay, Babs does remember playing with the mirror. Oh my God, that was so fun. Yeah, she was my cohort in crime with Altered States. We had a lot of fun. We surprisingly stayed out of trouble. I think I got in more trouble than you did. Pretty sure. I mean, I got in trouble. You got away with more. All right. So I think I saw a question from Joe, and now I'm missing it. Where is it? Okay. My mom was wondering what her future husband is going to look like and how long it will be till she gets my sister's settlement. Okay, let's find out. Let's see, what's her future husband going to look like? I'm immediately getting an image of an ex, well, he's departed, of mine. And he was full-blood Ojibwe. He was 6'3", straight jet black hair down to his waist. So is that the type of person we're talking about? No. So why did I get a picture of Jerry? Maybe he just wanted to say hey. Okay, so let's ask. What is Hearts Love Joe's future husband going to look like? I'm actually getting an image of a very handsome East Indian man. He's wearing glasses. But really what keeps getting my attention is his really wonderful smile. Super white teeth, very straight, really lovely smile. Super intelligent. Might even be a scientist or a researcher. Like working for a corporation. Let's see. And is he your age? He's right around your age too. Not your age, Joe, but your mom's age. 5'10" is what I'm hearing. Clean shaven. He has kids, grown kids. And you're really going to like him. A lot. All right. How long will it be till she gets a settlement? All right. So let's ask. Time is kind of slippery. I think I've told you that 100 times. Will the settlement be received within days, weeks, months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 months. Not sure how that settles, but 7 months. All right. Nobody's asking questions. Yeah, right. Great interview by Tim Ferriss of Boyd Vardy, Bridget. Yeah, that was so fun to share that with you. I hope your husband Scott listened to that because I think he'd dig it. Whatever. That's what we thought, right? All right, let's pop over and see who's got the incognito questions. And they don't have to be incognito if you post them in Messenger. You can, like, if you come up with a question tonight after I go off the air, you can post it in Messenger and I'll address it next week. So I've got how to best advertise my healing gifts. Okay, how to best advertise my healing gifts. Online is what I'm hearing. Facebook gets a yes. First, I encourage you offer like, and this is getting yeses, 15-minute, half an hour, only 15-minute little mini sessions, and in exchange for some testimonials. So then you'll have, you know, and you'll be able to share those testimonials. I'll endorse you. I promote. Let's see. I'll promote you publicly differently. And so, how to best advertise my healing gifts. And so do the testimonial thing, but only like 15 minutes. So it's not going to be like full session giveaways. And then the best way to get testimonials is what was their problem and how did it help? How did what you do help them? What did they notice that was different? What relief did they get? And if they want to, like when I experienced, I'm going to just say her name. This is Rachel Naomi Lees. And when she has worked on with me a number of times, and when she did it was leading me through an EFT sequence that was custom designed for my needs. It was an incredibly sacred experience. Like, her voice is activating. There's a melodic nature to her voice that is somewhat hypnotic in the tapping. You can tell she's channeling. She's bringing through high wisdom when she is doing the tapping session. Do it with EFT, yes. Do it with the bars, both. Yeah, do it with the both. Do it with the both. So are they separate sessions? They are. Okay. Am I truly helping others? On a scale of 1 to 10, how well do my sessions work? Let's see. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being doesn't work, 10 being exceptional. Are they only a 1? Yeah. Sorry. Scale of 1 to 10. Well, I can tell you, my experience out of the box, out of over 10, more than 10. So is the effectiveness of her sessions, and can we group them together? Yes. Is that greater than a 5, a 6, a 7, an 8, a 9, a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's over 22, 23, 24. So very effective. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's over 20. Okay. What is my main healing ability? Which of the clairs are active? Clairvoyance, so clear seeing, clear audience, yes. Clear hearing, clear sentience, yes. So you're feeling, kind of like feeling sensations or even emotions, like empath. Clear cognizant, yes. So you're getting drops in. Your psychic taste isn't really active. Is your psychic smell active? I'm getting a no on those. They can be developed. They can come online. Usually the smells come online when people who have passed present. Does she have mediumship abilities? Yes. Are they active? Yes. So you have that ability. So like my mom came through with cigarette smoke because she just loved to antagonize me with that. And then what else? I think my grandfather came through with pipe smoke, which was a whole lot more pleasant. But you can smell like perfume or baked goods or the smell of their home, whatever would remind you of these different people or would remind their loved ones of them if you're doing readings for someone else. Our new gifts coming online soon. I'm getting more that you're going to be developing your own gifts, that you are going to get a lot more fluent and expansive and alchemical. Like you'll be alchemizing your sessions, bringing in all that I mean, you've got amazing life experiences and healing experiences, and you've been studying and you've been researching. So I would completely embrace that your own gifts are going to be expanding. Oh, and this mug my friend Sue Schmidt made. Carl, I don't know if you would be able to find it, but it's Breckenridge Art Gallery. That was that little video, that little thank you video we made. You don't have to post the video, but if we have that link, it would be in the task. I don't know if it's worth looking for, but I can't remember the name of the studio, the gallery. But it's in Breckenridge, Colorado, and the artist is Sue Schmidt, SCHMIDT, if you love the mugs, because she does really an exceptional job, and they're all very different. Super cool. Like she does some that are very dainty, almost like lace designs, and then she does sparkly, mystical. I think I shared that on the show some time ago. All right, gonna see what else we got going on here. Quick check: the homeschooling is the highest good. Is the homeschooling in the highest good of her son? It is. Is it important to cultivate some social? I get no on needing to cultivate social experiences, especially because if you go to Bali, he's going to be having his own social experience. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see what we got here. Pardon me. Well, the things that are wrecked in my house get sorted. That gets a yes. And sorted where she lives means fixed, I imagine. Basically, am I going to get back to full health and be able to function again? That is getting a yes. Better than you can even imagine. And is that going to happen in days, weeks, months? Well, it's going to be, you're going to be working through this for at least a year, but that doesn't mean you're going to be in the throngs of it for a year. And I think I told you before that what you will end up doing is very much helping people. So record everything that you're doing, because you're going to be helping people with this Kundalini awakening that is so life shattering, essentially, right? Right. And psychiatry would call it a psychotic episode, but we know differently. And I mean, not all psychotic episodes are Kundalini awakenings, but all Kundalini awakenings, when they all happen at once, like happen extraordinarily and you stay on, and it's kind of mind-blowing stuff, that can often be perceived as a psychotic episode. Okay. Is my dog unhappy? I get a no, but what you are perceiving is your dog trying to transmute your own unhappiness. So try this vagus nerve trick where when you catch yourself aware of frowning or scowling or, faces that would convey trauma, fear, anxiety, dissatisfaction, anger, bitterness, try to catch yourself and shift yourself to a small smile. Just even this is enough to tell your vagus nerve that all is well and to start settling down your systems. And so, and then while you're doing that, try to think of the next, of the most happy thought you can conjure, and or the next best thought you can think. And so use your dog as your muse to amp up your intention to really take charge of the mind grinding that's happening. Let's see, I'm sending you love. You've got this. You've got this. All right. Okay. All right, let's see this. After dancing with my twin flame and feeling like I am in my feminine energy and my guards are down, when I express my affection for my feminine energy, my mate feels like I have picked up spirits from the bar. Oh my God. I feel like it is my energy expressing itself. He shuts it down quickly. Ooh. Is it true? Is it my true energy, or is it okay? Okay, I think she meant to say, or is my twin flame even expressing my doubt here, an indication of his wanting to control me sexually? What is the root of this conflict? Okay, so let's just see. Have you picked up spirits from the bar? That gets a no. We have a little hummingbird telling you to be in your joy. Oh, and then I'll go back and pick cards, you guys. Is it your energy expressing itself? Absolutely. You know it is. You were feeling the vibe of it. You're feeling in your power or in your pleasure. Let's claim that. Oh my God. Yeah, it freaks him out. It totally freaks him out. Okay, is it my true energy or is it, okay. And so he's afraid of your power. He's afraid of your sexuality. Is he afraid that if you tap into your sexuality that you're going to leave him? That gets a yes. Is he worried about being able to please you? He's not worried about that. Is he wanting to control you? No, it's not really so much about controlling you. He's just afraid that if you're empowered, you might leave him. So work on you. Don't worry about helping him feel more secure. Work on, conveying your love to him from your place of power, from your place of heart-centeredness, from your place of love, and let him do his work to get up to speed with you on his twin flame. Yes. Okay, I have thought there may be misogyny and or patriarchy, leftover anger from women. Misogyny, patriarchy. Okay, so those are getting no's. Angry at women, that's getting a no. It's more not wanting to lose you. If he feels that if you claim your power, you're going to realize how amazing you are, and he may not quite feel worthy of that amazing you if you claim her. Are spirits from his projected or attached to me? And I shine or dance. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not reading that clearly. So we're just going to reaffirm that it is your energy. We're going to reaffirm, are there any, okay, are they his projected spirits? No. Does he have attachments? No. Does he have family baggage? Yes. Would another lineage clearing be beneficial? Yes. Have things been reactivated? Yes. It is your true feminine energy and expression, yes. Is what he's doing a gaslighting move? I'm getting a no, but it is definitely a little derailing, like he mostly out of fear. Is he consciously doing it? No, he's not consciously doing it. It's a knee-jerk reaction that is stemming from insecurity. And yeah, wanting to control you, yeah, because he doesn't want to lose you. There's that. All right, pop some questions in, anybody. Come on. Oh, yeah, there is another one. Pardon me. What would cause the body to start losing control, shaking, and feeling anxious when seeing someone from the past? Ooh, I have personal experience there. Okay, so Now this feels like a question about someone from the past who you were romantically involved with. But this could also happen if it was someone who traumatized you as well. So there, it depends on the history. And so it feels like having drank way too much caffeine, like jittery. So what I believe that's happening is it's an adrenaline flush, like hits your system. And that's the shaking and feeling anxious, all of that. Because if you think about, like, what would be a good example of adrenaline? Like if you thought you're going to fall off of your deck and you caught yourself, that would be adrenaline. If you thought your child was going to get hit by a car and you saved your child or your dog, that would be adrenaline. Adrenaline is that stress hormone that really kicks in the ability to lift cars off of people. So it can be super powerful. And so the one experience, and maybe this will help make it more understandable, the one experience that I had with this that really stands out in my mind, I had a false twin flame in my life, which means he's not my twin flame, but he's certainly, all aspects of this relationship felt very twin flame-like. That intense and, all that, all the, highs and lows, the intense, wonderful, and then the intense trauma, crisis. And so in my journey, I had to choose me. And so I had to walk away from the relationship, end the relationship. It came with conversation. And are you in alignment with this? He said, no. Are you, do you see this as part of your future? He said, no. And then I said, well, then I think it's best we part because that's what I see in my future. And so we did part. And then there came a time when he was leaving a marriage and he was wanting to leave sooner and was wanting to borrow money. So that's probably a lot more information than you needed. But my inner child, like my adult, was clear about, boundaries, but my inner child was afraid she was going to throw me under the bus. I was going to throw me under the bus again by having sex with him and making myself vulnerable and cracking open all that desire and wanting to be with somebody who was not in my best interest. And it was interesting that it was my inner child who was so freaked out because she was the one who always wanted her playmate. That's often what our twin flame relationships keep snagging us back in as our inner children start running the bus. Also can start wreaking a lot of havoc and drama. But anyway, so in that story, I was literally shaking like this at the thought of, that happening. And not when he was there. By the time he got there, I had total cool. I was totally in my power. So either it's afraid of trauma or afraid of resetting yourself up to revisit a relationship. So I hope that helps. All right. So let's pull some cards. So I want to pull an angel card. I'll pull angel cards and just read the very quick version from the Angel Quest Oracle, since you can't read it. So first we're going to do Hearts Love Joe's mom. I'll read everybody who's here, whether you ask a question or not. Okay, so discipline. The angels are asking you to increase your level of self-discipline. So, so you're thinking much about having a mate. And so if you would be at all self-conscious naked, start getting, exercise routine going now. That would be self-discipline. Or training your mind to think about happy outcomes, about being very attracted to this person, about having a companion and loving your life and things working out instead of living in fear or getting caught up in the 3D drama. Take charge of your mind. That's self-discipline. Or maybe healthier eating habits or recreational habits. These suggestions are not psychic reading for you. These, other than the fact that you might be preparing for a relationship, but these are just suggestions for everybody. So know that when we do readings, that there's guidance in them for everybody, even if I'm reading for a particular person. So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater if it's not your turn. So this is for Joe. And Joe's card is freedom. Archangel Zadkiel is setting you free from the restrictions that have been blocking your peace. So let's see what those restrictions are. Fears, no. Longing, no. Blocked mate from connecting with you, yes. Does that mean the blocked mate is going to reach out? That gets a yes. So I want you twin flames to know, especially the ones walking the journey, walking the path of fire, that and I know others are doing this too, I do energy work to shatter these hell holograms that have these twin flame relationships in such extreme despair. I also set the intention to be shattering the hell holograms of addiction and the hell holograms of mental illness, mental health issues, all the things. Like the Matrix was meant to have versions of these experiences, and we as souls came in to have these versions of these experiences, yet the Matrix has been corrupted, and so these experiences have been distorted and amplified, and the reward has been somehow blocked. I'm not sure how that works. So that we keep recirculating the angst, recycling the trauma, the drama, the crisis, the yearning, the longing, the unrequited love, the waiting for the call, all the crap. Sorry for that judgment for those souls who have chosen this soul journey. But on a human level, it's crap, man. We're done with that game. Woo! So there's that. So it is my greatest hope and desire and vision that that is actually working. It is working. It is better than working. It is so. These twin flames are now going to be experiencing more alignment and more potential for love. But the twin flames who have been called to venture out on their own are still intended to venture out on their own. This is a super critical expansion journey for your soul, not just being together. So if, I'm thinking of the one that's, intended to go to Bali. Go to Bali. This relationship with the twin flame will be yours when the time is right. So trust all of that. Okay, so I'm getting some feedback on that last reading about the anxiety. Very good. It actually was an ex's doppelganger. And yes, definitely adrenaline rush. She said fun like childhood excitement. Yeah, so well that's nice that it was fun and not trauma. Yeah. So let's ask that that all joy be claimed in our lives now. Let's ask that the floodgates open. Let's set the intention that heaven on earth activates in all forms, frequencies, and essences for anything that we could desire, whether it be a companion, whether it be love, whether it be fun, whether it be getting laid, whether it be receiving income, whether it be being able to travel, whether it be developing your psychic abilities and having a greater connection with the earth, with a greater connection with wildlife, a greater connection with your pet, a greater connection even with family members, and finding your tribe. Let's set that in motion. All right. So the next person, I think I'm going to do this one since I was reading the one about the adrenaline rush. Serenity, the angels are awakening you to inner and outer peace. Let's amplify that heaven on earth frequency and revel in some serenity. Yes. So that's for the adrenaline experience of shaking. All right, let's pull one for Rachel, training in angel miracle worker in training and in process. Authentic communication. Love this. Archangel Gabriel is urging you to speak your truth. Stand your power. Speak your truth. Good girl. All right. This one is for the dancing question. I'm sorry, that cracked me up. Thanks, you have entities. All right. This one's hope for the dancing question. Archangel Phanuel is granting you the faith and strength you need during this time. Keep it up, babe. You're doing great. Woo! This one is for the one asking about unhappy doggies and restoring. So the word is courage. Archangel Michael is granting you the strength to persevere. Yes, persevere and override all of these. Start working with the Sophia code also, because this whole crystalline genome, when we activate our crystalline genome, we override the matrix programs. Wow! Yes! Ninja! Let's do that. Let's play in those fields. I'm ready. I'm there. I'm doing it. It's now. Okay, I am going to try to find where I'm supposed to be here. La la. Okay, let's see. Let's pull a card for, let's go to the top. Pull one for Carl. Respect. You're being guided to respect the decisions and opinions of others. So, I actually pulled this card for myself. Who isn't I in alignment with? Oh, it was someone who was kind of having a mental health issue and they were kind of taking it out on me in a reading. But anyway, Carl, yours. So see if it has to do with, it could be anybody. It can be a family member, it can be your beloved. I'll pull one for your beloved. Let's pull one for your beloved. Animal protection. Archangel Ariel is presenting you with opportunities to be of service to animals. Maybe your landlord's going to ask you guys to watch their dog again. Be in service to animals somehow. Play in those fields. So that was for Ivy. All right, who else? Babs. Let's pull one for Babs. Whee! Raising your vibration. Archangel Metatron is elevating you to a higher state of consciousness. Woo, baby, you go, girl. Amplify. We are upgrading our light teams. We are spiritually accelerating our light teams. We are amplifying their voltage. And we are multiplying them. And we are getting them down here, getting the job done. Same with our soul's pure essence. Let's call in more and more of our soul's pure essence. Let's get them in the game. I keep looking over here like I'm going to set this card deck down, but I'm not done reading cards. All right. And again, these are the these are my birthday present. Where I lost the lid. I'll grab the book. Angel Quest Oracle. Okay. Thank you, Norma. All right, we're going to pull a card for Bridget. Comfort. The angels are comforting you during your time of need. So, no, I thought it might be about Shirley, and I got to know. So I don't know what that's about, but let's bring in the comfort. And let's pull one for Scott. Preserving the environment. Archangel Ariel is calling upon you to assist her in protecting our beautiful planet. So I'm sure he's not, but if he's thinking of using Roundup or something like that, or maybe there's some kind of motorcycle run that is a fundraiser for a local recycling place. I don't know, who knows. Preserving the environment. Assist her in protecting our beautiful planet. Aww. All right. Let's see. Let's pull a card for Shirley. Life review. Shirley's in her 90s. Archangel Jeremiah wants you to understand how your actions are affecting yourself and others. Well, I don't think that's so much the message as the life review. Keep me posted on Shirley. All right. Who else? Oh, let's pull one for Joe's sister. Positive thoughts. Focus on your solutions instead of your problems. Focus on the good stuff. Focus on it working out. Focus on the settlement being done. Okay. Awesome. I'll let my mom know. Okay. Here's one for Joe. Will is my twin flame. Oh, is my twin flame missing me now? Yes. Is he going to reach out? Yes. Is it going to be soon? Yes. How will our first date be? Oh, I just had a total flash of my first date at 12. I think I was 12. The kiss was very disappointing. It was not what I was expecting. It was different than I was expecting. And I didn't like it. All right. A little TMI, Maureen. TMI tonight. All right. So how will our first date be when we see each other again? Hope to see before the year ends. Yes, I believe you will. First date. You might have a little hard time talking. I think you're going to just be completely enamored. I think you'll be holding hands. I'm seeing you at a movie. I could be projecting my first date. I think you will go to a movie, though. Romantic. It'll be romantic. Okay. Oh, meant to say is. Yeah, I got it. We got it. Okay. Does he know I'm attracted to him? Yeah. Is he attracted to you? Yeah. Let's make this so. My God, it's time. All right. Myra Thompson. Welcome. Hello. Could I have a card, please? First time here. Welcome here. So just so you know, Myra, in the future, you can drop your own personal questions in. You can drop them in the chat, or you can even drop them in the messenger. And so your card is also serenity. We called that a little earlier. Angels are awakening you to inner and outer peace. So let's just ask. So first thing I would encourage you to do is fire your inner critic and hire an inner cheerleader. And so working with consciously choosing thoughts, because our thoughts result in our emotions. So if you're experiencing emotions you're not reveling in, not thriving in, then step back and figure out what thought you just thought and choose a thought that feels better, or choose a thought that is about experiencing your desired outcome instead of not experiencing your desired outcome. So that's a wonderful way to go about it, and make it as playful as possible, because to make a change in your life, it takes 400 repetitions. But if you make it playful, it takes 20. How does that work? But it works. So do it. Do that. Let's do that. And then if you're having a hard time coming up with what thoughts feel better, think about what emotion you would rather be feeling. And then think about, if I were happy, what would I be doing? What would I be thinking? What would I be saying? Who would I be talking to? What would I be wearing? And so that way you kind of reverse engineer it. All right. Thank you, Joe. They are beautiful. Yeah, and the backs of them have angel wings. Really pretty. I really like that image. Really like that image. All right. Carl, thank you for posting the Sophia code and That was for the one with the sad dog, but it's for everybody. I mean, let's get activated. Hi, Epiphany Noel. What a pretty name. All right, we're going to pull a card for Epiphany. So I hope you heard what I just shared with Myra about. You can drop any questions you have in the chat. If you want to go incognito with your questions, you can drop them into, you go to Facebook Messenger, Intuition Matters Unveiled. The page Intuition Matters Unveiled on Facebook, and you can leave a private message. You know too that you guys can leave questions anytime during the week. Just pop over to the Facebook page and send a private message, and then I'll address it during the show. Thanks for coming. So Epiphany's card is discipline. So we got one just like Joe's mom, asking you to increase your level of self-discipline. So let's see if I can get what self-discipline is for her. And that is coming to thoughts as well. So these times, you know, we're really entering a time of immediate karma or immediate, you know, you think something and something happens. And well, no, here's more. Here's more of what's happening first. Telepathy. Being able to pick up other people's thoughts. And so your highest choice would be to get really conscious about what you're thinking about others. Also to fire your inner critic and hire an inner cheerleader. Really, you know, the world is a tough enough place to try to survive and thrive in already. And so by really being nurturing, encouraging, uplifting, and kind to ourselves on our inner planes is critical. It really is critical. And nurture your inner child. So here's how you do that. When you feel upset or scared or anxious about anything, ask yourself, how old do I feel? And then you want to envision yourself at that age and close your eyes and see her running to you, or you calling her to you, and you hold her to your heart and you tell her all the things that would help her feel safe, right? Because you know what you need to hear to feel safe. And so tell her those things that would help her feel safe. So self-discipline with a inner child practice. And what that's also called is reparenting your inner child. And when you do that, you claim your emotional stability, you claim your wholeness, you turn your wounded child into your magical child, and she starts expanding your world with enchantment. You know, let's go play here, and you go here and you meet somebody you've been hoping to meet, or let's play with bubbles and you just have fun. So tap into that too. So I hope that's helpful for you and meaningful. All right. Does my twin brother, wow, you're a twin. That is wild. A twin here with a twin flame. Whew, heavy, heavy. Although I don't know if having a twin is heavy. I think a twin is pretty cool. Does your twin brother have a twin flame? Yes. We all have twin flames. Let's ask it this. Does her twin brother, did her brother's twin flame incarnate on the planet at this time? No. Okay, so because not everybody incarnates with their twin flame. And so your brother does have a twin flame. I would look to the angelic realm for that. So your brother is an earth angel. So are you. Like your whole family is celestial. So tap into that. We have Jessica Scissorhands in the house. I'm going to pull a card for Joe's brother first. And she's getting angel protection too. That's so weird because I am shuffling these. Animal protection, which just means that your brother might have some animal communication abilities or get involved in animal rescue or something of that nature, training, something where opportunities to be of service to animals, maybe a veterinarian assistant, any of those things are getting no's. So you could be a steward to a very special animal, like a pet. So your brother, All right. Oh, we're doing it again. This one's for Jessica. Hi, beautiful. Thank you for that. Sweetie pie, I was thinking about you, wondering if you were joining. And so Jessica is getting respect too. Now, I pulled this week, then I pulled it for Carl, and I'm pulling it for you. And so respect must be lit up. And this is a picture of an Native American angel with an eagle behind him. I think it's a him. He's wearing really big earrings. I'm not sure. But like angel wings or eagle wings too. Super cool image. And respect the decisions and opinions of others. So this could be in your marriage. Let's pull one for your hubby. I'm getting the going within. Calm your mind. Feel the power of spirit within you. So that's for your hubby. Will I be married? This is for Myra. Myra's going to be married. Yes. Will she be married in days, weeks, months, years? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little more than 7 years. So get in there and live your life. It doesn't mean you won't be with somebody. It just means you won't get married for 7 years. Could it be sooner? It could. How do you make that happen faster? How do you speed that up? You do trauma clearing. You clear all baggage from your past that either has to do with marriage, commitment, clear up any trauma that you have from your parents' marriage, any baggage that you took on from your parents. You want to give that back to them. You can envision putting it in a beautifully wrapped package and ask the angels to give it back. We never burden people when we give them their baggage back, when we give them their trauma back, when we give them their fears back, because they need all their stuff to continue to evolve their souls in the way they intended. Now, know that when we take people's stuff on energetically, trying to spare them their suffering, that in that time it was appropriate. Was it appropriate? It was appropriate. And then their burden was eased. Your burden was actually increased, and it got in the way of you actually evolving in ways that would have benefited you. Yet the burden of this and working to overcome that burden that was kind of not yours to overcome evolved you in different ways. So now that you give it back, whether they're alive or dead, they get to continue evolving their souls. And it's a gift of love. It is not a punishment. I do joke with people. I have kind of unique ways of coaching and doing trauma clearings. For example, if you have baggage with your family that is still very, very upsetting, or very like you have not gotten to forgiveness, and you get to forgiveness when you're ready to get to forgiveness, whether they're alive or dead. You do your own healing, you work on you, you focus on you. Know that forgiving is for your own benefit, yet you forgive on your own terms, just like grieving. You grieve on your own terms. You do not let anybody tell you when you're supposed to be done. Unless you're causing yourself harm in your process, then loved ones care. So if you have baggage, if these people are still tormenting you, you can give their stuff back. Like I say, fill a bag of shit and throw it at them. Let the angels take them. Whatever is cathartic for you is all that matters. You're not harming them by doing that. I do lead an unorthodox type of therapy called psychotherapy. And in that, especially people who've been abused, I encourage them to envision what would feel very powerfully reclaiming for them, whether it be abusing them or not, and whether it's socially acceptable or not, we don't care, and whether they're a violent person or not in general. It can be very cathartic. It was pretty funny because I have a dear friend who's been working with me. My hair is I have a dear friend who's been working with me, helping me clear all of my trauma patterns and from all lives, mostly this one. And uh, I was bullied. My family was bullied on the bus for minimum a set. Well, I'd say 8 years because it started in kindergarten and it went on till 7th grade when those bastard 8th graders left for the next year. So when I became an 8th grader, I was not being tormented because it was not by the kids in my class. It was their older siblings. And I'm telling you, it was really extreme, horrible, not like physically, but emotionally. They had the whole bus. It was horrible. And so here's my precious friend who comes from oh my God, I'm way over time. Here's my precious friend who comes from Carl, if you want to sign off, you can, who comes from a very devoted, religious-oriented background and has gone very spiritual. And she wanted me to, bring it to a place of love. And she goes, what would you like to tell these people? What would you like to see happen to these people? And I said, I want to blow them up. And then it was like glitter, like, and blow up this one and blow up this one and blow up this one and blow up this one. Oh my God, my inner child had a heyday. It was so freaking fun. It was so incredibly cathartic. It was really remarkable. And that was pretty tame for, where we can go if you need to go there. So don't be afraid. Okay, how are you? I'm great. I celebrated my birthday on the 12th. I got presents. I'm reading out of the presents. Leos love birthdays. Well, at least this one does. Hi, Myra. Thank you. Okay, thanks. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, yeah, you will be happy to see him again. Good Lord, girl, you've been waiting. Thank you. She loves my necklace. This is a necklace that had some pieces that hung from it, and I stepped on it, broke it. And then this is actually an earring, so it's not really behaving. And then this is a gift, a birthday gift from somebody that's a goddess amulet that I just alchemized into a necklace. Thank you. So it's super fun to wear stuff we alchemize or create. Okay, put in to be notification. Oh, thank you. Yay. Glad you're here, Myra. She's saying she just clicked the, subscribe and notify. So she's going to let know when I post something. Charlotte Mampshy, is that how you say that? Charlotte is here for the first time. I'm so glad you guys are here. How did you find me? I'd love to hear that. So watching for the first time. When will I go to the police academy? Okay, let's find out. Will she go? And I'm using muscle testing to get my answers. I'm also using my clairs when I go in other fields. Will she go to the police academy? Yes. Will that happen in days, weeks, months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like right around 7 months. And there are things you should be doing now to do that. Yes. But you probably know that. All right. Let's pull a card for you. Let's go back, see if I missed anybody. I did pull a card for you, right? And your hubby. Myra, blessings. And Charlotte. Okay. Let's see. Let's get this whole deck. Let's see if we get the same cards again. Got a theme going. Let's just see. Animal protection. Animals are ranking right up there. Because I get a hoarding squirrel out there stealing the bird seed. So it's animal protection, and it is Archangel Ariel is presenting you with opportunities to be of service to animals, Charlotte. So maybe you get to do the canine unit. Check into that. Woo! All right. So cool to know. I always pray to my angels at night. I feel them with us. And yes, my brother is very close with one of our dogs. Aw, yeah. And so he may make that as part of his journey, is to do things with dogs. Thank you, Maureen. You're welcome, darling, gorgeous. Thank you. Little brother is close with one of his dogs. Aw, blessings. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, this is one of my faves. And the one I wore last week, if you get a chance to check that one out, that was from my friend Ducky from Kentucky. I love, love, love it. Oh my God, the shirt I wore with it, I threw in the washer. I bleach stained it. So bummed. That was a gift from somebody too some years ago. All right. Yes, I'm waiting for their call to write a test. Okay. Is there studying she could be doing? No, so you're dialed in. If you're studying, keep studying. That'll build your confidence. But you got this. All right. Super happy for you. All right. So Ann Iva, hello. May I ask for a card, please? Absolutely. I have a neighbor in the house coming up next. Okay, so Anne, you get life review too. We're pulling the same cards. It's so bizarre because I'm shuffling them. Archangel Jeremiah wants you to understand how your actions are affecting yourself and others. So I want to tell you an interesting story that I learned from not my own, but someone else's near-death experience. And she said that when we are bitter and angry at others, or if we are complaining about others that they're doing things that we don't like, that it makes it harder for them to not do that. Like it keeps them kind of trapped in that bad behavior. So that might be a message for you that came right out in my face when I said that. So actions affecting yourself and others, also thoughts and words. So let me just see if I can get a little insight for you on that. Actions, is it words? It is words. Is it thoughts? It is thoughts. Is it deeds? Not so much the deeds, like you're not like hurting people physically. And so if you're, again, if you heard earlier on, I was talking about firing our inner critics, hiring inner cheerleaders. It's really critical that we take charge of our mind, because our minds are going to be used against us if we are not in control of our minds. They already are. Watching television, we're getting all this programming happening, frequencies. That's my understanding. And so your most powerful choices are claiming sovereign authority over your mind, body, spirit, and emotions, and space, and what you're subjecting yourself to. And then to be really conscious about your thoughts, because your thoughts are really creating the timelines you're going to experience. So if you're living in fear, you're going to be experiencing those fearful things. If you're living in joy, you're going to experience those joyful things. And my kneading powder. Where's my makeup attendant? Where's my wardrobe assistant? Where's my hair artist? All right. So, Debbie, hello, doll, wild child. We got a few wild childs in the house today. Divine protection, good thing. Archangel Michael is shielding you and protecting you with his light. What is he protecting you from? Let's find out. From your own self-sabotage. Knock it off. Wow. Okay. And is that self-sabotage thoughts? That is. So start being nice to you, my girl. Loving thoughts, self and others. Be super tender with you, loving, nurturing, inner cheerleader, uplift, love, love, love. It'd be fun to see you sometime, my friend. Not this week, but maybe, I think Thursdays are like my slow night at my reading job I do. Hi. So glad you're here. I'd love to hear how you guys found me. Okay, Anna, thank you. You're so welcome, sweetie. Thanks for coming. You guys, if you do want to drop questions in for next week, pop over to Facebook, page, Intuition Matters Unveiled, because I am you. And then just pop your questions in and I'll address them live, whether you get to pop in or not. You can listen to the replay and hear the answers. Okay, does my twin flame mom like me? Yes, and she will love you because you'll make her son so happy. All right. Okay, guys, it's way past the hour. If I missed anybody, just pop a private message and say, hey, you missed my card, and I will do a reading in Messenger for you, a little card reading. Okay, you guys, thank you for joining me. This is Maureen Keefe of Intuition Matters Unveiled. IMU. Thank you for joining me tonight for the Psychic Hot Seat. You can find me here every Tuesday night, live at 5 Mountain Daylight Time. Well, it's daylight now, Mountain Time. Live at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. And I am super grateful to have you here. This show is driven by your questions. And do check out the links. I lead one-on-one retreats. I live in an incredibly beautiful place. Not sure. Let's see if I can show you the view real quick without. Hopefully that's a bit of the view. And hopefully it's not too staticky. Woo! All right. And we will customize it to your heart's desire. Fall is coming. It's a killer view here right now. It's green, green, green. We couldn't have better night weather to stargaze and watch our galactic families saying hey. And it's just a very, very magical place. Lots of wildlife. I got a flyby by my eagle today and his mate. The mate got a little jealous. Birds are jealous creatures, you guys. Oh my goodness. And there's red-tailed hawk babies that give flybys, and the parents are like family to me. And we have deer and elk in the valley, and bear has been in the valley a few weeks ago. We do have wildcats like bobcats and mountain lions. It's just really exciting. And I have a deck that's very large and very high. So we can go out at night and feel very safe. So unless that mountain lion's super hungry. Just kidding. Okay, you guys, thanks for joining me. Come play again anytime. It is my honor and my privilege and my joy to play in these fields with you. So until next time, I love you too, Babs. Thank you, everybody. Know that you guys are the walk and talk and miracles activating heaven on earth. Let's rock out. Juvenado by Canal. Bless you.